US President Barack Obama is headed back to America after conducting his tour of Kenya and Ethiopia. He left behind a tough message to African leaders who are fond of clinging on to power. Addressing a special sitting at the African Union in Addis Ababa on Tuesday, Obama said African presidents, like their counterparts in the developed world, must respect and not seek to change the law in order to stay in office. Rwanda has lately approved amendments to its constitution to allow Paul Kagame to run for another term, while a shambolic election was held in neighboring Burundi last week, granting Pierre Nkurunziza a third term in office. Obama says there is no justification on why leaders should hold on to power regardless of their track record while in office. Reiterating his African heritage, President Obama said the US will continue advocating for the rule of law even when accused of meddling in African affairs. President Uhuru Kenyatta was, however, notably absent for President Obama's final address on his latest African tour. He jetted back into the country on Monday night after attending counterterrorism talks chaired by Obama in Addis Ababa. The IGAD leaders also held talks with President Obama on the situation in Southern Sudan. Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet on Tuesday gave Capital FM an exclusive interview on securing President Obama. Olive Barrows brings us that story.
And I'm very proud of our officers.
Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet says Kenyans shouldn't lower their guard just because US President Barack Obama's visit to Kenya was without incident. Boinnet says the Al-Shabaab terror threat remains real and Kenyans should report any suspicious activity to the hotline 999.
It's no time to relax, no time to drop the guard. We must be very, very watchful. You see anything untoward, inform the police. You have the 999 number, make use of it. Yes, and don't damage our cameras. They are good for it. They are there to secure our neighborhoods.
Boinnet, however, says he is happy with the conduct of his men and the cooperations Kenyans demonstrated during the high-profile visit. He says the visit has also bolstered the confidence of the security forces and assured Kenyans that they remain on high alert.
What we learned was the importance of paying attention to the very minutest detail. Ensuring that everyone is at post as assigned, never taking anything for granted and never making any assumptions. And as at one time President Reagan said, you trust but verify. So we have learned that in everything that you do, you trust that the people you have assigned the job will do the job, but you verify that they're actually in post, that actually the job is being done according to plan.
I'm Olive Barrows for Capital TV. For more on these and other stories, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Capital FM Kenya.